Okay, so this is about the case Martise Fuller, a half black, half blue eyed, Jamaican, I believe they are, or Spanish, the Fullers. They have French in them, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I know they got a lot of black, blue-eyed genetics. This guy broke into his girlfriend's house and murdered his girlfriend. And I actually know a guy who's also has the last name Fuller, who was actually caught taking photos in a mall underneath the changing room booths walls of women changing, and ended up getting in trouble for that, and then ended up getting a rape charge for smacking a little girl on the butt and forcing her to suck his penis. So I just thought that it's so coincidental that Martise Fuller case exists, and knowing that, my experience, I just think it's so scary to think that there's so many Fullers out there who are doing this. So I just wanted to make a video about it, just in case if these people are if this family's way worse than they might seem. It might be good to report them and in such a negative light, so that way if anybody watches this video and knows a Fuller out there, maybe you might want to stay away from them now, because you might know that they have black DNA and blue-eyed DNA mixed, and they're it seems like so far a ton of Fullers are abusive to women.
Fuller broke into his ex-girlfriend's house with a handgun and fatally shot his ex-girlfriend in her bedroom while she was listening to music. Her mother, who rushed to the scene upon hearing the gunshots, confronted the assailant and was shot twice, but survived. During the trial, he showed little emotion. Fuller pleaded not guilty, but the jury ultimately found...
Every Fuller I know shows little emotion. They are emotionless, cold-hearted, womanizing machines.
Him guilty on 3 counts.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree intentional homicide.
At his sentencing, Fuller, perhaps for the first time in the courtroom, displayed some emotion. However, he continued to assert his innocence and delivered a statement through his attorney, expressing his apologies to the family.
Mr. Fuller's prepared a statement that he asked that I read on his behalf. Martise writes, "Wholeheartedly, I wanted to write this giving my sincerest apologies to this family I once shared time and love with. Truthfully, I am sorry about the pain you've all suffered through this, but more importantly, the loss of my ex-girlfriend Kaylee that I loved too. So I am sorry. Despite the hatred that is against me, I still am sorry. But I have to continue to stand innocent because I am."
Also, notice how Martise Fuller has shaven his arms. This guy is probably homosexual, full homosexual. If men shave their arms, and they're married to a woman, or if they're dating her or have kids with her, chances are very high he's at very least bisexual. Chances are high he's at least bi. And, that makes you wonder, does the woman know about this? Does the woman know about this? It makes you wonder.
And I know that I've barely showed emotion throughout my time, but in all honesty, it is because it's hard to have tears left to cry knowing my mom lost a...
Now, my guess is this girlfriend probably found out her half-black boyfriend, half-blue-eyed boyfriend was cheating on her with a man, because he's a what do they call those? A fuckboy man whore. And he will literally fuck anything. He's on every single dating app, every single second of the day, constantly scouring for ass. And he will literally plow anything. And he sees one ass that even looks halfway decent. Maybe the guy was doing a lot of jogging at the gym or something, had a decent ass. Next thing you know, this scumbag piece of shit is cheating on his beautiful white girlfriend. And she probably found out, and then he killed her. I just can't fucking believe it. I think it's so evil. These people are so disgusting. They don't deserve women. Women need to be more careful of who they hook up with. They got to stop being whores and stop going after guys just because they look like they got bigger cocks because he's dark skinned or whatever. You know, if your finger can touch your G-spot, then you don't need a dark skinned man. You know that? You might even be better off with an Asian man, to be honest.
Son, one of her children too. But I am sorry, and I hope you all can eventually see in your hearts and vision that I am not the person the media has made me out to be.
The judge, however,
You know, I hate to be so racist about all of this, but you know, that's how the women think. That's how they think. That's why they hook up with these black men all the time. Now, obviously, they have nothing in common. They don't even like the same music. They don't do the same. A lot of them don't even do the same drugs. They're literally just hooking up with these black guys just for cock size, and that's it. And it's disgusting. These are racist little whores, and they don't even realize it themselves. They think they love black people. They think they're social justice warriors, but they are literally racially profiling them and choosing them just for a specific reason because they racially profiled them. In their head, they think this guy must be bigger because of his skin color. That's all it is. It's just a racist thing inside of them that makes them think that thought.
wasn't convinced that Fuller could do better in the future.
You are a very dangerous and a damaged human being. So in the interest of protecting the public, acknowledging the seriousness of these acts, the court orders that on count 1, you are sentenced to life in prison without eligibility for extended supervision.
Despite the gravity of his sentence, Fuller appeared largely unaffected. However,